thanks once again to Jay Cutler. And now from one type of hero to another, we are going to introduce your referees for this afternoon's open equipped bench clash for the men.
Welcome back to the Arnold Sports Festival UK. We have the men's equipped bench for you here today. We are on day 3. We saw some phenomenal lifting yesterday with the classic women's powerlifting. And we had thrills and spills this morning with the women's equipped bench. We have a men's equipped bench for you now. Some of the biggest lifters in Europe. I can see some opening bench presses here at 320, 350 kilos. So we're going to see a huge amount of weight lifted.
Chief referee from Norway, Mr. Arnold.
We're just introducing the officials, as is tradition, before we get going.
And from Luxembourg, Benelao.
And we are going to be led out by Aaron Gideon of the UK.
From Great Britain, Nick Allender.
Aaron is an M1 lifter. He won the Europeans in the M1s only a few weeks ago.
Technical controller from Yorkshire, UK, Mr. Phil Frost.
With a 180 kilo bench in the 66 kilo class.
Your places, please.
So we are not in weight classes today. Usually powerlifting is the maximum weight lifted per weight class, but today everything's scored on GL points. GL points are a formula that try to compare lifters of different body weights, so it's kind of like a power to weight ratio.
Gibson, Zilevski, Walton,
And of course there is prize money on offer today. First prize of €4,000. And here comes Aaron, opening with 172.5. Best is 180 that he did in Hungary at the Euro bench earlier this year. Looked like a nice solid opener. And of course this is equipped bench, so the lifters are wearing bench shirts which give resistance as you pull the bar down to the chest and give you a lot of help as the bar comes off the chest. So we're underway, and that's a good lift for Aaron Gideon. And next out we have Jasvinder Singh Chima. Little Jazz being sent out by Big Jazz there. Both Jazz Singhs, both British powerlifting lifters. Of course, there's no end of trouble sorting out which is which on open powerlifting, on open IPF. So here comes Jazz for 190. Lovely. That's a beautiful opener for Little Jazz. Carmichael Valcomastonia is out next for 205. From Estonia. He's weighed in today at 77.84. So lifting as a light 83 kilo lifter today. You can see he already has quite a lot of adjustment in that shirt. The collar is sitting quite low, so we might see a little bit of resistance as it comes towards the chest. Well, the touch didn't give him any trouble, but yeah, it went west and the spotter took it. The spotters really should wait for the centre referee to tell them to take the bar, but they're just trying to keep the lifter safe. Next out, Tom Morgan. He was coaching all morning today, helping the women out before he came out to lift. He's going to open his bench at 220. Current best is 227.5. So he's opening reasonably close to that. Won the British equipped bench press with that weight earlier this year. Now that looks like quite a difficult touch. The bar did move through 2 phases there, but unfortunately it did dip. So if you watch that back on the replay, the bar must travel to lockout in a straight line. It cannot travel up and down. And you do find this with it's a difficult touch. The shirt gives you the first part of the press, and then, yeah, it just dipped as he caught it on his triceps to press it home. But the weight gave him no trouble, so I imagine he'll do that same one again. Maybe even add a little bit of weight to it to get the touch a bit easier. Eetu Kumpalainen, Finland. Out next for 240. Just waiting for the platform crew to get the bar ready for him. Current best in competition is 250. Quite a short stroke he's got there. He hasn't got a super high arch, but the bar doesn't have to travel very far. Short arms are a benefit for benchers.
Valchak and Gibson to get ready.
That was a good lift. Martin Green is out next. Quite a familiar face to British powerlifters. He's been benching equipped for a considerable amount of time now.
Martin's a big lad, so he's got to go some. Bars loaded, 240 kilos. Martin Green, Great Britain.
He benched 250 at this competition last year. ...240 kilos on the bar. Oh, he's rolled it. When you meet the resistance of the shirt towards the bottom of the press, it's hard to stay patient with it and just keep pulling in. And if the weight gets forward, as we can see in a moment, his wrist rolls forward and the weight dumps on the belt. There's no way you can come back from that. Just a technical error. I'm sure he can get that on his next attempt.
Gibson and Zilevski, get ready.
Eric Valchak is out next from Poland. Got quite a big Polish team here this weekend. He's just out of the 105 kilo class today at 105.4. Usually competes as a 105 and won his class at the European. He's a European champion, a bronze medalist at Worlds out in Kazakhstan in May. ...260 kilos on the bar. Yeah, that's not going. It was quite a long time on the chest though. Couldn't really see why from our angle. The rule is that the bar must be motionless on the chest before you'll get the press command. He's benched 272.5 in competition before, so I'm sure he'll come back and get that next time.
265 on the bar now for Mike Gibson, Great Britain. Zilevski and Walton to get ready.
Mike Gibson's out next. Another familiar face on the British team, lifter from Northern Ireland, sent out there by Lauren Elder. Current best in competition is 280.5. He's opening today with 265. Again, that was quite a long hold on the chest, but I think he got it there. 2-1, a good lift. He got a yellow card from one of the side referees. So I'm just watching that back to see if I can see what that was for. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see the feet come up or the bum come up or anything like that. The rule says the feet must stay flat on the floor. The butt must be in contact with the bench, as must the shoulders and the head. Now here comes Rafael Zilevski. He just missed the top spot at Worlds this year. Benched for the win, couldn't quite pull it off. Oh, that's a difficult touch. He's struggling to get the bar down. And I wonder if the bar dipped there. No, it did not. That is 3 white lights and a good lift for Rafael Zilevski. And that matches his current best, competition best. Next out, Killen Walton, British lifter. Hasn't been lifting for too long. He's been bench and equipped only for a year or so, I think. Current best is 300, opening today with 290. Having quite a complicated chat with the handoff crew. So he's lucky that he's in the UK today, and he's got a handoff guy that can understand English. Quite often you see lifters having a complicated chat with handoff guy, you know perfectly well he doesn't speak English. So here we go, Killen Walton, he's down to 20 seconds now. Spent quite a long time having that chat with the platform crew. So he's under pressure now to get the start command in the next 10 seconds. Six seconds to go, and he got that in. Now, I can't hear the referee's commands from here, but that looked quite quick. Yeah, he got quite a quick command off the chest there.
Marley and Ula to get ready. Last 3 lifts in round 1.
So tucks in. Typical of equipped benching, you use a lot of elbow tuck. Rarely see equipped benchers trying to flare, just doesn't work in a shirt. René Gross, Germany, with 310.
Bar is loaded, 310 kilos, René Gross.
He is the current European champion, he's the current world champion. Super heavyweight lifter. World champion in the Masters 1 category. Very nice indeed. To be honest, I thought he'd gone offline at the bottom. His left arm seemed to just get a little bit out of shape, but he pressed that with no issue at all. 310, he's pressed 332.5 before. And we still have lifters yet to come. Ralph Marley, Norway. Had a tough day out at World Bench after coaching for however many days. And he has been, I don't think he's been coaching here this weekend, so hopefully this goes well for him.
Bar is loaded, 315 kilos, Ralph Marley of Norway.
He won the Europeans out in Hungary in August this year in the 105s with a press of 300, and this is 315 on the bar. Ah, that's a tough one. So, that did not go to plan. So let's take a look at that again. Let's see, did he go offline?
50 kilos now goes on the bar.
A decent touch, did not seem to have the strength to drive that home. But with equipped benching, you have some options now. You can change your shirt. That's a bit of a drastic option, but you can jack it down a bit further, adjust where it's sitting, and that may give him a little bit more.
But to be fair, only just. I guess super heavyweight's a 120 plus, and he's only 122.3.
Per-Marius Hurl from Norway, opening with a massive 350 kilos. Current best is 365.
I know Norway's expensive, but that should still go quite a long way.
He's the 120 kilo world champion, the super heavyweight European champion. He's in the supers today, weighed in at 122.
Norway.
Didn't quite take it all the way there, and again he has some options now to adjust that shirt. Maybe pull it up at the back a little bit, jack it down at the front. I think he made a technical error, I think he pushed it up rather than back. I have every confidence he can make that on his next attempt. So currently, Zilevski is leading the way from Gross, from Kumpulainen, from Walton, from Gibson, Gideon and Chima. We have nearly half the field did not make their first lift. That is not unusual in a quick bench, to be honest. Quite often in warm-up, your final weights don't actually touch the chest. It's not heavy enough to drive the bar all the way to the chest against the resistance of the shirt. So sometimes your first bench on the platform, you're still calibrating exactly where you are, how the shirt's gone on. A little change in body weight will affect that. So they have the option now to adjust the shirt a little bit, adjust their expectations and come out and try it again. But here's Aaron Gideon for his second bench. He's gone up to 177.5. Bronze medalist at the World Championships in the M1 class this year. Lovely, that was straight to the chest and straight back to lockout. Fantastic lifting there for Aaron Gideon.
200 kilos on the bar now for Jasvinder Singh Chima, Great Britain. Will be followed by Valk and Morgan.
Jas Singh out next. Very well-known face. And he's on home turf in the West Midlands. Made short work of 190 on his opener. Gone up 10 to 200 for his second. Currently sitting in 7th place. A little bit of work to do through the lockout, but it was never in any doubt.
212.5 on the bar now. Rafael and Valk. Estonia,
Carmichael Valcomastonia missed his opener at 205, decided that the problem was he didn't have enough weight on the bar, so he's gone up to 212.5. This does work. He has got quite a lot of adjustment. If you can see how low the collar is on that low-cut super katana.
Bars loaded, 212.5 kilos, Carmichael Valcomastonia.
$212.5 on the bar. A little bit of a wobble at the top, but he locked it out. No, maybe that was a wobble too far. Blue cards from the side referees can either be for soft lockout, i.e. his elbows aren't quite straight, or for downward movement of the bar. I'm not absolutely certain which one that one was. Welsh lifter out next, Tom Morgan. Missed 220 for his opener. He's come out for another try at the same weight. Nice touch and a nice press out. I think he's got that this time. 3 white lights, he's on the board. He's gone up to 7th place. And Martin Green out next. He's added 5 kilos to the bar. I think he had a really difficult time trying to touch 240, so he's gone up to 245. Here we go, Martin Green, 245. Let's hope that extra 5 kilos helps him get the touch a little bit easier. Yeah, that was a shame. As he brought the bar to a stop on his chest, just as he was about to get the start command, it came up again and came down. So he had to wait and get that bar still again for a second time before he got the press command. And although he got his elbows underneath it and fired it up, it just did not go all the way. If you get that even slightly offline with that amount of weight in your hands, then you will not bring that back. Eetu Kumpalainen, Finland, for 250. Got 240 for his first. Sitting in 3rd place right now. So let's not forget there is prize money on offer 4,000 euros for first place, 2,000 for second, 1,000 for third place, 700 for fourth, and 300 euros for fifth place. That looked very easy indeed.
Very nice, good line, good white lights, and a good lift. 270 on the bar now.
That moves him up to second place.
Gibson and Zilevski, get ready.
Eric Valchak next. He missed 260. He's gone up to 270. He's a very experienced lifter. The top end of the M1s.
Bars loading, 270 kilos, Eric Valchak of Poland.
So whether he felt he needed the extra weight to get a decent touch, or maybe he was just trying to stay in touch in the competition, but that is not going. Got a little bit jammed underneath the J-hooks there, but the spotters kept him safe, and he has one more try at that.
Mike Gibson, 275 Mike Gibson, Great Britain. He'll be followed by Zilevski and Walton.
Next out, Mike Gibson for 275. Took 265 for his opener. He's gone up 10.
Bar is loaded, 275 kilos, Mike Gibson, Great Britain.
Let's see how this one moves. He has the British record at 280.5, so if this moves well, we may see him attempt to push that a little way up the road. I think he got caught under the, I think he clipped the rack, which sent the bar spinning a little bit. So that's no lift this time for Mike Gibson.
Walton and Marley to get ready.
Rafael Zilevski, he is leading the way at the moment. With his opener. And has asked for an extra 7.5 kilos. I think 290 was his best. And now he's looking to extend what is quite a chunky lead. He currently has 96.6 IPF points, ahead of Kumpalainen with 89.45 and Voss with 89.16. Obviously, we've still got a fair way to go in the competition. We're only halfway through the second round. Oh, he's struggling for the touch there. Just about got it. Unfortunately, that is no lift for Rafael Zilevski.
Killen Walton, Great Britain. Marley, Gross and Ula, get ready.
Killen Walton now next. He's in 4th place right now, with 84.67 GL points. So he's currently in the money, with several lifters still to make a successful bench. Killen Walton to match his current best of 300, and sent out by Martin Marshall, the British equipped bench team coach. Took a while to get the press command because the bar was skipping about on his chest, but that didn't give him any trouble at all. Now he might struggle to catch Grosser, who's in 3rd place, but he has got a decent lead ahead of Michael Gibson. So we could see Killen Walton walking away with hundreds of euros prize money today. So for someone who's only been doing equipped bench for about a year, that's pretty good going. Ralph Marley next, Norway. Just couldn't seem to get the bar moving on his opener. He's coming out for the same weight again.
Ralph Marley of Norway.
I think this is an attempt at a PB. The biggest successful bench I have for him is 312.5. He won the Euros with 300. Just doesn't seem to quite be there. He gets one more try at that.
Germany. We follow back Ula and Gideon.
And across Germany for 317.5. In 3rd place just at the moment. If this is successful, I think he moves ahead of Kumpelainen. But Zilevski is, even with just his opener, is going to be hard to catch for 1st place.
Loaded. 317.5 kilos. Ready, close.
Ready, close. To move into 2nd place. Wow. That was superb. And he moves into 2nd place, pushing Kumpelainen and Walton down. Last one of the 2nd round is Per Marius Hull, Norway. Missed this last time. Coming out for the same weight again.
150 kilos, Per Marius Uller, Norway.
Now, if he gets this, this shoots him straight into first place. From 0 to hero with 1 press. Gets the touch, but it's a tough press out. Can he lock it? He fought his way to the top. What do the referees make of it? 2 to 1. That's a good lift, and he goes straight into the lead. That was a tough press, though. I wouldn't think he has much more in him. But he has put himself all the way up to 102.3 GL points, with Zilevski on 96.6 and Grossa on 91.3.
Just went from nowhere to the top of the pile with that one lift.
So we are already through to the third round of bench, and Aaron Gideon is coming out for a PB attempt of 182.5.
Bars loaded, 182.5 kilos, Aaron Gideon, Great Britain. This is successful with a British record for Aaron Gideon.
So Aaron has the M1 British record already. This will move it on 2.5 kilos, and it will actually match the Open British record in the 66 kilo class. And it's a great fight. I think he's got it. That's a great lift for Aaron Gideon. 3 for 3 and a new M1 British record. That was a really well judged third attempt. Next out, Jaz Singh Chima for 210. That was a low, that's a real shame. I thought he'd locked it out, and the weight just got behind him and he couldn't get it all the way to lock out. Once the weight is behind your shoulders, it's really hard to pull back. That is such a shame. I'm sure he'll have that next time.
Got 4 guys who need one to make a total. Valk is one of them. A little bit of Arnold Sports Festival encouragement will help him on his way. You know what I'm saying?
Next out, Carmichael Valcomastonia from Estonia. He opened at 205, missed it. He went up to 212.5, missed that. And he's gone all the way up now to 225.
Let's see it now. Easy way, come on.
It's a bold move with nothing on the board. That's a real shame because he got it to lock out, but I think the bar dipped. There can't be an up and down, and there was. So that's a real shame for Val. Tom Morgan out next. 2:30 in the 93 kilo class. This will be a new personal best for Tom Morgan. Nice touch. And a nice press as well. I think he's locked that out. Difficult angle to see that from. Good lift, Tom Morgan, and a new personal best.
Next weight on the bar is 245 kilos of Martin Green.
Next out we have Martin Green for 245. Missed 240. And then missed 245. He's coming out for the same weight again. He was having quite a lot of difficulty getting the bar all the way down to the chest against the resistance of the shirt. He's pressed this weight before. He's more than capable of it.
Eyes loaded, 245 kilos, Martin Green, Great Britain. Come on, Paddy, make some noise for Martin!
Decent touch. Oh, he just can't quite lock that left arm out. So no successful lift today for Martin Green. They do say you're not a real equipped lifter until you've bombed at least once.
This will move Kumpalainen into provisional.
Kumpalainen next, he's in 4th place right now. This will move him up one to 3rd, and obviously with so much money on the line, that's an important distinction. That will move him up from a €700 price to a €1,000 price. So this is worth €300 to him. It's quite the incentive.
€1,000 on the line.
Opened with 240, was successful with 250 for his second. This is 260 kilos. Nice short stroke there. He is really well set up for bench. That was a great lift, and it moves him up for the moment to 3rd place, with Bosa and Walton still to put up their 3rd bench in. Both of whom, if they're successful, will move back past Kumpalainen. But we have a little way to go in the competition yet. So here's Eric Valchak from Poland. Missed 260, missed 270. He's going to have another try at that.
loaded. 270 kilos, Eric Valchak of Poland.
So here he comes. He needs this to register a score in the competition. Oh, it dipped. Oh, that's a real shame. It's so common in equipped bench, but it's not allowed. The bar must travel all the way to lockout without any up and down motion. So he won't register a total today.
He's currently out of the money, and this will move him back in.
Next out, Northern Ireland lifter, Mike Gibson. Nailed his opener at 265, then missed 275 for his second. If he gets this, actually I don't think this will move him into the prize money. Sitting in 6th place just now, just outside. But this won't take him past Killen Walton.
Bars loaded, 275 kilos, Mike Gibson, great racing. Come on, Mike, let's try, mate, come on.
Oh, the spotter took that a little early, I thought. It's difficult though when the spotter on one side sees the bar dip that significantly. He assumes it's being dumped. And to be fair, I think he had gone offline. That leaves Mike with a successful bench of 265 and 82.47 GL points. Next out, Rafael Zilevski, Poland. For his second try at 297.5. He's in second place right now. Let's see, is he under any... I don't think he's actually under any pressure for second place, so I think he's going to be walking away with 2,000 euros for this day's work, regardless of making this lift or not. I think Mike Gibson's actually going to get another attempt at that weight because the spotters took it too early. Now, is that locked out? No way I could see that from my angle. And it was 297.5 for Rafael Zilevski. And he is delighted, as he would be. 2,000 euros.
If he gets this, he gets third place provisionally. That is worth 1,000.
We have a change going in now. It was Ralph Marley coming out next, but there's a change.
All right, no change. 315 goes on the bar for
It is Ralph Marley coming out next. He has missed this weight twice already. However, if he does get it, it gets him all the way up into third place and gives him 1,000 euros. Now, it seems to have been just too heavy the first couple of times, but I wonder if they've just managed to get a little bit more adjustment into the shirt. Jack that down a little bit to give him a bit more pop off the chest. He worked so hard coaching the Norwegian team. Good touch. And he's a fighter, but it's not quite going today. So that's no lift for Ralph Marley.
Same weight remains on the bar. Killen Walton, Great Britain.
So Killen Walton is coming out now for 3:15.
To fourth place.
This will move him up one with Grosser still to lift.
The bar is loaded. 315 kilos.
So Walton is pretty much guaranteed at least some prize money, but this will improve the amount he gets. This will be a massive personal best for him.
That has been agreed by the jury.
No, his wrist's gone over. He's going to struggle now. Oh, what a fight. He's proved me wrong. I saw his right wrist fold over as he made the descent, and I thought he had no chance of that. But what a brilliant recovery. 2-1, a good lift. And Killen Walton moves up to fourth place. However, René Grosser is now coming out for 325 kilos. He is an experienced competitor. He's been in the game 20 years or more. So if he makes this lift, he will move up to third place and push Kumpalainen and Walton down.
And he takes home an additional €400. Bar is loaded. 325 kilos, René Gross of Germany, fighting to get into fourth place.
This will be for third place.
Oh yeah, my mistake, that means you will get third place. I didn't do very well in maths at school.
Six reds on the bar. That is a huge bench press by anyone's standards. And I think he's got it.
Well now, let's see.
Three white lights. And third place for René Grosser with only two lifts remaining. So Zilevski guaranteed second place. Grosser is guaranteed third place. Kumpalainen in fourth and Walton in fifth.
For the man from Norway.
Next out, Marius Höhler for a massive 370 kilos on bench. It's absolutely unbelievable. Current best is 365, so this will be a new personal best for him. Controls it well, but the press isn't quite there.
That's a shame. That would have been 3 times body weight for Höhler.
Well, despite only getting one bench in, he takes the first prize of €4,000.
Mike Gibson gets another attempt at 275 kilos. This was decided.
So we have one more lift to do. Mike Gibson, as we saw, the spotter took the bar a little early. Didn't give the lifter a chance to try to finish the lift. So the jury awarded him an extra attempt. This will be the last lift of the entire championship. 5 kilo personal best. No, excuse me, he did 280 for the British record. But this is 275 for Mike Gibson, the last lift of the Arnold Sports Festival. Struggling to get the bar to touch on his chest. I'm not certain of lockout. Let's see what the referees make of it. They make a good lift of it. That's 275 for Mike Gibson. So that was the information's now gone off my screen, but I think that was Marius Hurler for first place, Rafael Zilevski for second, René Grosser for third, Itu Kumpulainen for place. My name's Joe Whiteley. It's been my absolute pleasure to commentate on these championships for you this weekend. I hope you've enjoyed some phenomenal lifting, and I hope you'll join us for our next competition. Please stay tuned. Medal ceremony is up next.
Thank you, guys. So obviously the prizes go from 5th to 1st. In 5th place, taking home €300 and a very big cheque. Prizes presented by Mr. Gaston Perage and Mr. Arnold Wallström, IPF and EPF presidents respectively. 5th place, €300 goes to Great Britain's Killen Walton. Fourth place, taking home €700, goes to Finland's Itu Kumpulainen. Third place, earning him €1,000 from his last pull, from Germany, René Gross. Second place with a prize of €2,000 from Poland, Rafael Zilevski. And your runaway winner, but with a €4,000 top prize, from Norway, Per Marius Uhle! Well done, guys, great competition. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Hope to see you in a powerlifting competition very soon. Everyone got their photos? Can we all ask the rest of the lifters to come to the front of the platform, please, for a group shot? Well done, guys, great job, one and all. Okay, guys, can you line up at the back of the stage, please? And please join me in giving these guys a round of applause as they follow Phil off the stage.